If you're thinking about getting your own trailer, be ready for them forklift drivers to tear it up. Look on this. When they're taking the stuff out, man, they just pull the thing on the floor. Some places you're going to put the pallet at the end and just push it up in there with a forklift instead of carrying it up in there. That was a hole right there, I patched it. That was another one right there. I gotta repatch those. Then you have this right here. And you got this in the corner right here. And some of these, I don't know how they do it, because even this right here, whatever you put in here, if you put it up here and sit it down, how you get to the point where you're damaging this plate right here? It's crazy how these forklift drivers damage the equipment, man. And they don't care. Like these, it'll be hard to get them to fix stuff like these, because all this stuff is just from them pushing this stuff up in here instead of carrying it and put it down. But if you're looking to get your own trailer, and it's part of what you gotta deal with. Look on this side right here. So do you really want to get your own trailer? I don't know, man. It's something you gotta decide. One of the pros about having your own trailer is whenever you deliver, you never have to worry about, say you're doing drop and hook, and you drop off a load, you never have to worry about not being able to find an empty, because you have your own trailer. That's one of the pros. Another pro is you know your trailer. You pull it all the time, you know how it runs. You know what type of maintenance you do on it. You know the upkeep on it. So you're not going down the road and then you're surprised. You get a DOT inspection and you're surprised when they find something because you didn't know. When you have your own trailer, you look over it all the time. You know that trailer in and out, so you won't be surprised if you get an inspection and they find something. Okay, you should have found it before they do, because it's your trailer. Now, some of the cons of having your own trailer, you're always doing live loads and live unloads. You never do drop and hook, because it's your trailer. You don't want to drop it anywhere and leave it, because you might come back and they load other products in there for another carrier to come pick up. Or you might show up and your trailer not there, because they load your trailer with product and another carrier came and pick up your trailer and they're gone with your trailer who knows where. So now you gotta try and track that trailer down. You have some customers out there that let you drop your trailer for them to unload it, and then you come back and get it. If you end up somewhere like that, always keep calling them to check, see when your trailer empty. That way, as soon as it's empty, you could go pick it up. So you leave your trailer there and somebody backed into it, or you get damaged somehow, you're going to be a hassle trying to get them to fix it. So in this game, you want to try to avoid everything as possible, as much as you can. You're not going to be able to avoid everything, but try to avoid as much as you can. Especially with your equipment that you have to pay for in case anything go wrong with it, or if it gets stolen, you can't work because you don't have no trailer. If you're doing power only, you could only haul loads that's already loaded on a trailer, which is not your trailer. So whenever you go deliver that trailer with that load in there, you're going to have to find another power only for the next work that you're trying to do. So that could hold you back, because you could find a load that's ready to go, but you need a trailer. But because you don't have a trailer, you gotta wait for a power only load. So those are some of the pros and cons of having your own trailer versus not having your own trailer. So it's up to you which way you want to go. Trucking is very lucrative, and it's also not a one size fits all. You have to find what will work for you, or what you could deal with, what you could tolerate, and get in that lane. I always tell people, my lane might not be your lane. You have to find your lane. So because I'm doing something, I'm just showing you the pros and the cons of it. I'm just showing you how I do it. I might explain to you why I do it, but that don't mean you have to do it. You gotta find what works for you, and you do that. I don't knock anybody for what they're doing. I don't try to force anybody to do what I do, because what I do might not be the right thing for you. Another thing about running your own trailer, you always have to sweep it up. Almost every load you pull, you have to sweep the trailer up. Couple ways you could do it. You could get a broom and a dustpan, or you could get a leaf blower and just blow it out. I'll upload a video of that soon, blowing it out with a leaf blower. But that's another thing about running your own trailer. When you run a trailer, a company trailer, if you lease onto a company that have their own trailers that do drop and hook, say you pick up an empty from somewhere and you're going to a customer to do a drop and hook, so you're going to drop the empty and pick up a load, you might not have to sweep that empty out. You just go drop it if it's not too messy in there. But with the when you're pulling your own trailer, they're always going in there to load it while you hook to it. So I always sweep it out, because I don't want them going there and then they tell me I gotta come inside and sweep it out. So to avoid that, once I deliver a load, I just go ahead and sweep the trailer out right away. Eliminate having to do it later on. But this is what it's about, man. Y'all be safe. So this is the proper way to, when they go to load the trailers, especially with those paper rolls, because the forklift that they use to load them got to go around the roll and kind of hug it. So that's how that forklift damaging the trailer. When they load the paper rolls, they need to put these inside the trailer to avoid damaging the side of the trailer. So this will protect the trailer because it's up against the wall. And when the forklift go around the paper roll to grab it, instead of rubbing on the side of the trailer, it'll just rub on these cardboards right here. So this is a good place to go get loaded, because they know how to protect your trailer. A lot of these customers, they don't care because it's not their trailer. By the time you realize they damage your trailer, you'll be gone. You don't know who damaged your trailer. So that's why a lot of them don't care. If you remember from earlier in the video, I show you this corner up here where they damaged the trailer. And that's exactly what it was, the forklift that grabbed the paper roll. That's what they're using to damage the trailer a lot of times. Even the regular forklift damage your trailer too. But not as bad as them ones that go around the paper roll. Now some of the paper rolls, they just load them right down the middle of the trailer. That one don't damage a trailer. But the ones that they push up against the wall, trying to stack them tight so they don't move when you're rolling down the road, that's the ones that be up against the wall. And always try to clean the trailer up before you leave from the customer. Okay, you show up with another customer to pick up a load and you have these cardboards in the trailer. Sometimes they won't let you dump it on their property. Or some of them will even tell you you have to leave, go clean your trailer out, and then come back. By the time you come back, you might have 3, 4, 5 trucks in front of you. So now that slow you up for the load that you're there to pick up. Or they might be going to lunch. So now you come back and they're at lunch. You gotta sit around and wait for them to come back. So always try to clean your trailer out at the customer where you deliver that load.